Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kat and we are on day 2 of using just Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes for the entire week. And I have, for right now, just the 5 10 pan palettes that I have. Yesterday we used the huge Celestial Divinity, like 18 pan palette thing that she came out with for the holidays. And for today, I wanted to just choose between the 5 10 pan palettes that I have. So I've got those laid out in no particular order, and I'm just gonna grab one and see what it ends up being, and then that's what we're gonna go with. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna be the blue one, just because I'm really feeling like I'm in a huge cool toned blue mood, but we'll find out here in a second. I already have my face on, and let's just, oh god, I've got all 5 of them in front of me and I'm panicking. Second from the left. The Divine Rose 2 palette, so literally as opposite as you can get from cool tone blue shades. We have pinks and purples and purplish green multi-chromes, so that's what we're going to be going with today. And so as we did yesterday, I will swatch all of the shades for you guys, and then we're going to jump right into an eye look. I was not at all prepared mentally to figure out how to put pink eyeshadow on my face, so this is going to be fun. And real quick, just a shout out, again, this was not my idea originally to do a week's worth of just one company of makeup. The idea I got from watching a recent video from Michelle's Everyday Glamour. She did an entire week just of Colourpop, and so I will link her channel down below. Make sure you guys go check her out, show her some love, and let's just get into these swatches, I suppose. I'm not ready for this at all. All right, here we go. I'm gonna toss the names up as I did yesterday, just somewhere, anywhere around here, whatever. Here we go. So this is like a light peachy shade. Then we have matte shade there. And we've got, ooh, that's kind of a pretty burnt rose shade. We got this guy. It's a little bit more orangey. So those are already very pretty. This guy right here, this top one, is a very nice light pinky shade, so that could potentially be really good for the inner corner. I'm already trying to plan ahead, so I'm not freaking out. Okay, next up we've got this kind of very gold shade. And then this matte, is that? Yep, that. A little bit of fallout on there. That's a very deep kind of eggplant matte shade. And then we have this guy. It's more brown than I was expecting it to be, but nonetheless, still pretty. And then the last 3 shades. Oh my god. Okay, so we definitely have these two guys right here that are gonna be real interesting. So first we have this hot pink shade. Then this is the multi-chrome that they have. Yeah, wow, okay. So in the camera, I'm seeing purple. When I look at it, I am seeing green to gold shift, so that's super fun. And then we have this guy, which is definitely more of a crumbly shade, and that seems more like a topper. It's got like some gold and kind of a pinkish purple in there, but this is all of the swatches that we have to choose from. I do very strong swatches, so there's always a ton of fallout when I do that because I like really dig in. So if you're looking for someone that's not ruining their palettes when they do swatches, this is not the place for you, because I go hard on there. So you can, like, I swatched this once and it's like grooved in there. Okay, let's see here. So do I want to make the same error that I made last time, where I go with the dark transition shade and then just end up covering all of it up because I hated it? Or do I just go straight into the metallic shades? I really want to use that multi-chrome, and then I think the multi-chrome would go nicely with this metallic shade, like maybe having this in the outer corner because it's a little bit darker, and then perhaps having maybe this. What about the orange, or using some of the gold with that? Ooh, I might do this kind of orangey gold on there. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna say screw it with the transition shades, and we're just gonna see what happens when we throw metallics on our face without anything underneath. I do have primer on though, and a little bit of concealer on my eye. So maybe that'll save it. But we're gonna find out. Actually, we're gonna just ever so slightly go into that lighter matte shade. I don't trust myself. No confidence right now. We're just gonna tap that on the lid real quick because I have no faith in my ability to just slap on some metallics with nothing underneath. I don't know why I think that way, that like you have to have a matte shade underneath before you can throw on a glitter. I don't know why that's like ingrained in my mind as like makeup 101, like, but it is. So we're just gonna put a real light layer of this on here, and then we're totally just gonna cover it up as soon as we get to the metallics. This is at least significantly lighter than what I was dealing with yesterday. That was not a good choice on my part. It's also super fun as you get older to have to go back and forth with how you're applying the eyeshadow, because the skin on your eyelid has just decided that it's gonna get really soft and wrinkly to where there's like no stretch to it whatsoever. And so you have to go back and forth to work into the crevices of the skin that's just folding in on top of itself. Hooray for being older. Okay, so now that we have that on our eyes, why don't we, I think I'm gonna start in the outer corner today, and we're gonna go with that deeper brownish pink shade. Tap that on. That's okay. It's a little, yeah, you can see there's a little bit of pigment there. All right, so next up, we're gonna go into that multi-chrome shade. I'm gonna pack the crap out of that onto the middle of my eye. I think I'm definitely going to end up using my finger at some point to deepen up that duochrome, multi-chrome shade in the center, but we'll wait until the end for that. And seeing how all of this is looking, I think for the under eye, I'm either gonna do a gold or I'm gonna do the hot pink, but I'm undecided as of yet. But for the inner corner, I think we're gonna use this kind of like lighter orangey shade. I am getting some fallout, but I think that's also partially just because I'm really packing everything on. I definitely think that so far these are all blending together really, really nicely. Alright, so then for the under eye, I'm kind of liking starting off with that same orangey shade that I have on the top inner corner and just have that start off with that, just on the innermost portion. And then I'm going to transition that into that more goldish shade, because I think that would be kind of fun. And I actually think because of the multi-chrome that's on the top portion of my eye and how it's kind of blending through like orange and then pink and greenish and having the yellow underneath, I think that's kind of a fun rainbowy effect. Alright, so the only thing that I have left that I need to do is I'm going to tightline my waterline real quick and throw on some mascara and some lip gloss, because since I wasn't sure what eye color I was going to be going with, I didn't know what lip shade to pick yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be right back. Alright, and we are all done, so let me go ahead and come in close so you guys can see the eyeshadow look. And I just did a kind of lighter brown for tight lining and then threw on some mascara, and that's kind of it. So yeah, that was the Divine Rose 2 palette for today. I mean, I thought it definitely turned out better as far as the eye look goes than the look from yesterday, which I was not too pleased with. I think this one is a little bit more fun because I do love multi-chromes, and so I think that the shift as the light hits this differently is really, really pretty. But that was day 2. Let's just get ready for day 3. And so for day 4, that's going to be the day where I am using the 3 quads and trying to figure that out, because it's like one matte shade and like 50 bajillion metallics, although clearly that won't stop me. But that's going to be for day 4. But for tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe I will luck out and I will get my cool toned blue palette, but we'll have to wait and see. But that was day 2. Give me a thumbs up if you guys like this, if you enjoyed the look, if you guys like this concept for doing a week of just one company. I really think that's such a fun idea to show you guys kind of a myriad of eyeshadow palettes from one company and just getting to test it all out. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. But let me know down below what you guys think, if there's any companies in particular that you guys are interested in. I had mentioned yesterday I do have more than enough to be able to do this with Kaleidos, BH Cosmetics, Natasha Denona, Copacetic Cosmetics, Juvia's Place, a lot of those. So let me know what you guys want to see down below, and for next month we can already be planning ahead. And if you made it to the end of the video and you like this look and you like Pat McGrath or indie brands or whatever, feel free to subscribe. I would love it if you guys would join my family. For those of you that have already subscribed, I mean, you know what kind of ridiculousness awaits you with this channel, and I really appreciate you guys. Love you all so much, and just go have a good one.